I am working. I saw your text, man. I hope everything went well. Maybe we can chat a little bit later. Patty is working later tonight, so after raid and whatnot, let's chat. I doubt everyone's ability. What the fuck are you talking about? I never said I was good at cleaning a keyboard. Yeah, you have video proof that I'm not. Yes, yeah, and a bottle of whiskey too, and a knife, which I happen to have right here.
And I sent Drycath a picture of the board without any keys on it, with all the keycaps removed, and it was like, white, spotless. I sent it to Drycath and I said, "This image confuses the unclean."
It was an abomination. I don't know what he showed me something that was just not possible.
Yeah, Drycast keyboard has lived in. As in, it looked like he lived in that keyboard for 30 years.
Yeah, this is why I am always. This is why I do so good. It's.
Wait,
he knows me.
It was your keyboard, the dirty one. Oh,
yes, it was Drycast. Drycast's keyboard is lived in the sense that there is life growing in it.
Yes, exactly, and they help me. And they help me every single key, every raid, everything.
Then are you not on right now?
It's like they're
I
no, Sid, it's like fucking Ratatouille.
I think I found
They're
a keyboard. Is this one, right? I think I found it on Google.
Then are you not on right now?
Oh, so struggling.
Hell yeah, game day, keeping it alive, keeping the dream alive and true.
I got it. Yeah.
To log back in right now.
We had a couple people out in our normal main roster of raid. They were out this week, so we decided to do a alt night kind of re-clear. So my evoker is my main raider, so it's gonna be the one that's gonna keep the lockout for our prog. So I figured, like, you know what? Let me go hit up the Holy Paladin and see how that feels in raid, mythic raid. So, which is going to be vastly different. So we'll see how this goes. I'm definitely nowhere close as optimized on my Holy Paladin as I am on my Evoker for raid. So we're still waiting for people to kind of trickle in. We'll see how long this is going to take. You play Holy Paladin game day, or what do you play? %, Pog life. 100%. I feel like tonight's gonna be like a YOLO evening of raiding. It could be fun. I feel like tonight could be a fun night of just like hanging out, having a good time, seeing what ends up happening. We haven't done a mythic reclear in forever. Oh, game day. Okay, so first of all, you hitting 3K on the Holy Paladin is an achievement beyond an achievement. Um, it's rough this tier for sure. I'm close to 3.2K on my Holy Paladin. I really don't do a whole lot of M plus on any other tune at a high level other than the Paladin. So I'm stubborn, I guess. I do what I can. I love the Paladin, even though it's kind of quasi scuffed this season. It's just I love everything about it. Like the feel, the fantasy about it, the spells. It's just at one point or another, Blizz is gonna come back and fix it up and balance it out. So, but you're 3.4, you Mistweaver. See, I don't have a single healer that is geared to get to that point other than my Paladin and my Evoker. So, for some reason, I decided in Season 3 to play the two specs that nobody gives a shit about. Holy Paladin and Preservation Evoker. Because they are the two healers I played since the start of the expansion. And like, I love them. I love everything about like I just released a 30-minute video today about the detailed ways of how you should play a raid healer preservation evoker. So if you're at all interested in preservation evoker and what that makes that tick, go check out that video. It's a 30-minute video explaining the intricacies of how to raid heal as a preservation evoker. But there's literally like 1, 2, 3% of people that play it. Hold on, they were asking me to do shit. Wait, you want me to yell at people? What's going on? We're leading what now? Oh, oh, you made me leader. Okay, wait, who am I kicking? Let me see. Who is in here? Alright, hold on. The raid, start group, mythic, fresh, reclear, big D's only. Oh, you did game day? I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Um, Maybe you can help me figure out the Mistweaver, because I have a Mistweaver. I enjoy the Mistweaver to a certain extent. I feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel playing that goddamn spec. I am clicking my brains out, and it's just constant, never ending, constantly clicking. And like I don't have any downtime to do anything, to refocus my brain or whatnot. Like I'm clicking the same thing over and over and over again. And it's just I haven't got into the rhythm of it, like the ups and downs, the peaks and troughs, the ups. Like that's what I like about Holy Paladin, Druid, and Evoker. Like there's a very clear distinction of high moments and low moments, and the in betweens, and how you manage that. But a Mistweaver, I'm either on or I'm completely off. That's it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong or not. I'm not sure. But again, my Mistweaver's like 450 item level, so like I've done basically nothing so far. What's up, Healy? How you doing? Mr. Healy, Mr. Healy. You, wait, do you have a Mistweaver? I don't know if you do. Scaro, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. How you doing, Scaro? Good to have you here. I haven't asked these people what we actually need in this raid because for some reason they made the stupid decision and make me raid leader. That's just gonna go bad. Let's see here. What is that we actually need? We need 2 tanks and 4 deeps. Wait, who do we have? We got Mistweaver, Holy Priest, Disc Priest, and me. Actually, not a terrible healing comp. Um, we got 4 healers already, so no need. Healy, we gotta do like actually like my wife works tonight, so after raid, Let's kill some bugs or robots or something in between. Whatever they put in the game now, let's make Joel the D&D master of Helldivers pay. I say that, then I'm gonna get killed like every 3 seconds, like last time we played. It was an absolute fucking disaster. It was funny though. Seriously, Healy and we played Helldivers. I died literally like a minute into the game, and then it was literally him running around avoiding bugs or robots, trying to find time to revive my ass, for me to come back, throw down my machine gun or whatever, run around straight into bugs, instantaneously die, and then me observing Healy run for his life, trying to find a way to revive my stupid ass again. It was funny and terrible. Oh wait, fuck. I remember to actually change my raid spec. Let's see what we got built here. This appears correct, other than I'm going to try Beacon of Virtue today. So, I have been a Beacon of Light enthusiast since day one. And I've been running it this entire tier. And I think part of it is just because, old dogs don't learn new tricks type of thing. Because at the beginning of the tier, up until very recently, the gear levels we had were not conducive to the very mana heavy and costly Beacon of Virtue. So recently now, I've been doing a lot of research, and Beacon of Virtue, with the gear levels we have right now and the power of our spells, makes a lot more sense than raiding. So if you are a Holy Paladin that you are tuning in and watching, and you haven't watched me before, if you know the raid, you know the bosses, and you know the profiles, you may be able to squeeze out a little bit more out of Beacon of Virtue than you do Beacon of Light. Or Beacon of Faith, sorry. Beacon of Faith is a very, 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 very good talent. Very good in dungeons too. But if you're just starting out, learning how to raid heal as a Holy Paladin, Beacon of Faith is the way to go. But if you understand the damage profiles, then Beacon of Virtue is probably going to get you a little bit more value. So we're trying that out tonight. This is also the first time I raid as a Holy Paladin for Mythic difficulties, so we'll see how this goes. Am I lagging a bit? Let's see. You guys let me know if I'm lagging or if there's actually some serious problems with it. Like I'm looking at the OBS. It's saying that I'm uploading at a kind of the standard rate. So let me know if something's off. Maybe it's just still like buffering because, buffering. We need a body with a head that's not stupid. We also have Fanboy Twink in LFG. Fanboy Twink is getting invited instantaneously. How did we even consider that not to invite him? I find that insulting. Look at this man saying it's not hard if they can do damage. That's the goddamn problem with this game, period. Look at you. Thinking people know what they're doing. I feel like Femboy Twink is the right call. Okay? I think so too. Or 82. 82. Wait. This is gonna be so interesting. I feel like half the raid tonight is drunk, so this is gonna be one of those YOLO mythic raid nights where it could turn into a very fun evening of shenanigans and bullshit, or it could go south too very quickly. I'm in it for both of it. It just be very interesting. I'm playing my What am I getting? Well, of course. Nobody else matters. What are you talking about? So here's the strategy for this boss, boys and girls. Murder him before he murders you. If you see his wooden tentacles, burn them. That's it. I don't like that. How is that not the best strategy for any boss ever? Kill him before he kills you. That's it, right? I don't know how else to lead a raid other than that. We will see how this goes. It should be interesting. We're gonna turn up the Discord, so you guys get to hear the shenanigan BS that is my guild's Discord on a alt night.
That's fine.
So we'll see how this
Go
goes.
damage. Savage. We don't need 4 healers. Go away.
You sure? All right. Okay.
Go
I'm gonna go DPS.
Go away. Kill the
I'm gonna
boss
pop
faster.
off.
Wait.
Yeah,
True.
Are we 3 healing this? We are 3 healing this. So our holy priest decided to go.
This is the only time we get to play.
Okay, so we have Devil on his
I'm
Mistweaver.
actually
We have Muffin
Nice,
on his
full
Disc
single
Priest.
target.
Muffin is
Not
quite
killed
good
me.
on his Disc Priest, and then you have me, who doesn't raid heal
That's
on
all
my
I need.
Paladin. So
I
this
will
is going to
press
be
button. I will press
very,
button
very
if I
interesting
hear,
to see how this
"Hey!"
goes. You
Oh,
can also see here, everyone's
I'm actually
prepared.
not- I'm
We got
actually not
all
ready
the
at all,
buffs,
hold up.
not
Wait,
really
I
in
wanna
the
take-
slightest.
I wanna take
Where is our?
Spell bot.
You better spell on me.
You know,
Oh, we
theoretically,
actually,
Or
no,
not
actually, we
spell bot, I
have
mean spell bot. I
practically
meant,
everything,
wanna take,
other than the evoker movement, because we don't have an evoker.
want to take client bot.
I don't know.
Do we even have?
Divine Shield?
Do we have a warlock? We
but
do
I
have a
just heard
warlock.
cunt bop.
That's what
Yep,
he said.
client bot. Yep, that's exactly what I said.
Ramping first scream heals. Thank you. Just
I
a
don't know
heads
what
up.
to drop
Okay,
to
so
get it,
Muffinry is saying he's gonna go rupture into evangelism on the first scream,
We get
which-
Mark and Shout.
is well, yeah,
Ah.
sure. That's gonna be a lot of healing for very little.
Thank you, yep.
Let's be
Alright,
honest and fair here.
Ventus.
The
where's
bomb
the-
is the only one that I
We
give a
don't
shit
have an
about.
Evoker, What the fuck?
Did you say Ventus?
We're fine.
No.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I-
Ventus
I
mode
was-
up, please.
Wait,
I-
where's
yeah,
everyone?
what a parse, right?
So we got Holy Chuck as our
Vant,
know,
Vant,
tank,
Vant.
and we
Vantis,
got
he
Nox
pushes.
as our
Did you just
blood
ban this?
DK. We're not running Beacon of Faith. We're running Beacon of Virtue now, so. But that means that I still get to put my regular Beacon
Well,
out.
That's fine. Just go
No,
in there and
yes.
fucking blast.
I haven't run
The only
Beacon of,
thing that
of
changes
Virtue
from
this
Alroot
this
is there is, like,
this tier,
tricks that
so
spawn. They have to be interrupted and bursted down. That's it. Everything else is the exact same fight.
Okay.
oh, you
great.
don't get
I didn't
Beacon of Light
understand that.
either.
I've just never like practiced it or the execution, so if
Yeah.
I mess.
You don't get Beacon of Light.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's the first 3.
Maybe that's what I should do for my
First
next
3 at least,
video,
we'll see if
is
we can
try to
pass
have a
them.
little bit of a comparison between
Norroot, Igira, and
Beacon of
Volcaros are
Virtue
just
and Beacon of
fucking
Faith
bosses.
from a Mythic
They
Plus
follow
and a raid standpoint, because it's very, very clear that Beacon of Virtue is the highest throughput
I'm gonna
alternative
repost
or
it. Are you ready,
choice
Max?
Then,
yeah, not
Beacon of
really,
Faith.
but sure.
for a raid.
I can technically.
Most of the
play
time
like
I see
this.
when I go back and do research
I
on
have-
M Plus,
He's fine.
I have Q,
Beacon of Faith is still,
ASDF, ZXC,
the highest
DN,
chosen
installed
talent,
on
which
my
makes sense if you
computer.
consider the fact that if you got both your talents out on your group in an M Plus environment, you basically only have 3 people to heal, kind of. One of those being your tank,
We're
which
fucking-
shouldn't really need a whole lot of
We're
healing, which
cooking.
leaves yourself and
Alright,
one other
I'm
DPS.
countdowning then.
So
Do it.
it makes a lot of sense. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna spread all of everything I can. We're gonna send out our Tears Deliverance
Hey, when do you
and
want
everything.
to
We're gonna
run?
extend
When
that
do you
fully. Oh, Femboy
Intermission.
went down
Okay.
practically immediately. Make sure we get all of our 8 ones out.
I definitely potted Paladin, but I was not thinking.
Thank you.
What'd you say? Next to end.
He said taunt. Oh.
I
Here comes
just listened to my
second
week,
scream.
No, I potted pull on accident because I wasn't thinking.
Same.
Oh no.
Wipe it, wipe it, wipe it.
5, 4,
The
3,
parses.
2, 1.
Don't die here. Do not die.
Oh, we pumping a little bit here. Doing a lot better than I thought I would.
Summer Xaviera. Summer Xaviera.
You get Summer too.
No.
I got most of them except for one.
Sending out everything we have.
Game is a thing.
4, 3, 2.
We're gonna go Aura Mastery here.
Double bubble.
Yeah, no, you get double hit.
Sending out our combo. Let's see how this goes.
I think the lashers are what's really doing it.
Oh yeah, no, they hurt.
Get ready for intermission. Go to your correct marker. Kill all the ads. There's a lot of fucking ads still. Holy shit.
Kill, please, dear Christ. Get the branches.
Oh fuck.
There's one gonna hit the ground.
Yo, get it!
Get the one in the back.
Bust.
Ooh.
Just kill him before he transitions.
That is such a different healer to play. Holy moly. And I completely forgot about using Blessing of or Beacon of Virtue. Completely forgot. That's how little I play Beacon of Virtue. I forgot to freaking use it throughout that entire goddamn fight. The fact that I pulled like 160-ish, 170k,
True.
not remembering to use actually Beacon of Virtue is pretty funny.
Didn't drag out the hallway slugging.
Let's hope.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. Bad place for those, but fine.
I guess I
It's
probably
just
should have
magic, it
spell
doesn't
bombed
matter.
you and not the rogue.
He's a Papa Rogue who has cloak.
He didn't have cloak up.
Yes. Top 3. Yes.
That is so funny.
I got a lesser ember, guys. Let's go.
Scarro, this is it's mostly actually a guild alt night kind of.
Alright.
The only thing I
think we
wanted to
got
drop off of there is
one
just
or
buff
two
drop.
pugs in here.
Do you need a fourth healer for this one too, or nah?
But
Alright, cool, I'm just gonna stay healer.
I don't normally
Summer
raid heal on
Ulysses.
my
Summer
paladin.
Ulysses.
My paladin is my
No.
M plus tune.
I didn't single target all the time. I don't care.
To be fair,
So
like,
this is
a
just
ton-
a fun
ton of
experiment
ads
for
spawned at
me
the
to
very
try
end.
to
Just like, we
see
didn't-
That's fair.
how it
Yeah,
is
I
to
also
raid
was that we
heal
didn't
on
take
my
the polls where they needed
paladin.
to go.
Yeah, we
I
did.
also,
Like at a mythic level, like what
didn't
the damage
have
profiles and
slap
whatnot.
hands.
You know, it's a huge difference.
Can I roll for the shoulders?
For what reason? You need the tier?
Why are you aiming this at me? Jesus fuck.
Who else
Oh,
needed
no.
on
Wants
it?
it for
Sure, yeah,
transmog.
go. No one else needed on it. Go nuts.
Okay.
Jam dog. Just RC.
There we go.
I just need to remember to use freaking the Beacon of Virtue, because
Oh,
that entire fight I think I cast it on Gnarlroot. I cast it
can do the-
twice, maybe just
Let me
once.
rent the first
So I hit
one,
like
and then
180k
buy
or so,
the
hitting
second.
Virtue
What order we
once that entire fight.
We do. I believe
Interesting.
It was this first, then this, right? So we do where we don't have the healing absorb first. So it's 1-3 soak first, 2-4 soak second.
It'll be interesting.
And then we do the half the group has the healing absorb and the other half doesn't and soaks. That's how we do it. That makes sense.
Is healing reserve first, then either is it tank soak or leap? Which one is it?
We're doing.
I have
we're
not
doing
done
leap and,
Igira Mythic in a very, very long
leap
time.
And, tank so, or,
I think we killed her
first,
twice,
then it's
then
gonna
we
be
just kind
healing
of
absorb
swapped
and
into
then should we get
extending
the
our
third
raid.
Oh.
So, is it 2 or 3 times I killed her?
It's worse
Never
than
ever
now.
did I kill her on the Paladin though.
that's fine.
Again, this is
yeah,
the
it's
first
gonna
night
be group,
I've done
Single target time
Mythic
one.
raid healing on my Paladin.
group 1-3 soak
I
first.
usually just do
2-4
heroic just
soak
for the
second,
Lego and that's it, and
first,
then
second,
all I do is
weapon,
Mythic Plus on the
you don't
Paladin. So this
have
is a new
healing
experience for me
absorb,
at this
you're
level.
soaking.
So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So far, not a problem. The first boss we actually 3 healed
That's
it.
Thought it was group
Play for
1
that.
first soak, group 2 second soak, and then 3.
Scarro, are you trying to
No,
pug
this is
a
soak,
mythic
it's not
rating?
like
Is
group
that
one
what
is
you're
just
trying to
soak the
do,
weapon
or are you
or
with a
the
guild that
actual inlet
has to
itself?
pug a couple people
Yeah.
here and there?
We don't use a fucking spear weak or just use your eyeballs.
Oh, mother of Christ.
We use eyeballs.
Did you guys? Because we just didn't get it work.
Yeah, we did.
We did worse. We did better.
We got way worse when we used the fucking weak spear.
It was funny.
It was kind of
Alright.
weird.
We're good. You're good. Just go.
Maybe.
Where's my
Just
friend?
use
Oh,
feint,
there you.
and he'll be fine. Everyone
Sando,
else.
just since it's not gonna do everyone with weak aura, you just gotta watch. Sadly.
Yeah.
Can we reset?
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do we have a hunt? No, Zig, reset. Do what you were born to do.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Got it. Scar, what? Where are you guys at in heroic?
Oh, he has it right.
Oh, it worked.
He did it right.
Yeah.
Nox, how are we running it on this?
Yeehaw!
Let's
Okay.
just say that it's not the first time I fucking failed that thing.
I got you, man.
I just don't want to kill anybody
Thank
when
you,
we
thank
run
you.
in.
Skippy, how you doing, man? Good. Happy to have you here.
Fuck that bitch up.
Oh, nice, Scaro. Nice. Yeah, Firak is a fun boss fight.
We saved the lockout.
And Skippy,
No, well,
whenever you have some time, I want to show you. Whenever you have some time, I want to show you how to finagle your voodoo for adding some of the hots for Preservation Evoker. So remind me either here or on Discord.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going.
7, 6,
Give me
5,
a little time
4,
to do
3,
jack shit.
2, 1. Summer Ulysses. Summer Ulysses.
Back on me.
I knew that part.
You can double stack on folks. Just don't triple stack.
These spears are cooked.
Don't triple stack without a defensive.
Holy spears.
We're fine.
I'm off healing.
This one first. Group 1, head in here.
And tanks.
Yeah, and tanks. 1-3 you're soaking first. 2-4 you're
Oh, I
soaking
left too
second.
early.
We should be fine. Yeah, we got it. Get him up. Yep, get him up. Let me get a mark of the wild whenever you're able to squish.
Not doing too terribly on this boss.
Why doesn't he ever tell any of us for the best?
Josh.
He doesn't want to lie.
I get it.
Sin.
I was in a bad spot and I figured
Soak.
taking it out was better than people dying.
Think so? Stack. That barrier if you can. And the barrier. Don't run out of barriers ever.
We're just gonna stay right here.
Oh, those are shocked.
Soak.
Spears, everyone, spears.
Yep. We did not get people cleared.
I mean, those spears-
Look at that HP pistol kicking all kinds of ass from these people.
Wipe it up. Just reset it. Reset it. Reset. Go
So for you guys that didn't know, what happened there is why we are wiping right now is because people were tunneling the boss so badly. And so the difference between heroic and on mythic is that you have all these spears coming out. You can see here, spears, the fourth spear coming out in 13 seconds. There are 6 spears going out, and we want to put them 2 spears on the left, 2 spears in the front, and 2 spears on the right. And you want to make sure that you DPS those spears down as soon as humanly possible, because there are people that are going to stuck in there just like in heroic, but they do a lot more damage. And the boss just do a lot more damage. And there are 2 of his weapons that are active at the same time, not just one. So getting people out of the spears instantaneously as soon as humanly possible is very, very important. That's why we have these markers, Skull, Moon, and X out here, because we want the spears to be close enough to the boss where people can do their AoE spells without having to move too much. So what happened there is we had like 4 out of the 6 people not get broken out, me being one of them, and I just died.
I'm not saying
And
it's wrong.
that's pretty bad. It's a pretty healing intensive fight, but it's not mechanically challenging from that, like really. It's just You gotta push through the spears. That's it. And it happens continuously throughout the
You know what
fight.
This is making me want to play.
Please.
What is it?
I was gonna say don't
Sons
tell
of the
him, but
Forest.
That's for Doom 2. I watched it 4 times this weekend. There's no flex. I literally just have no life. I fucking love Doom.
Oh, Skippy.
I would do that too.
So, the Echo and the Big Blossom build. I run Big Blossom on my Evoker just because I have for so long. The Echo build is technically going to be better if you play it perfectly, so to speak. But playing the Echo build to that level is hard. Very difficult. You are 9 times out of 10, for most people, like 99% of people playing Evoker out there, Preservation, you're going to do a much better job playing a Big Blossom build. So, I would probably start there first, get familiar with that, and just, you know, the spec overall. And if you want to dabble in the Echo build, I would do so, but it requires so much more planning.
Yeah,
I
one
will.
sec.
I will do my best to remember that.
I can call it. It's super easy. I'll also ping you like that crazy too, if that helps. I've literally got all your guys' abilities on macros. You're fine. I can call a raid from my UI.
Why am I in combat right now? Okay, I'm out of combat, but that scared me for a second.
Let's go.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Noxus, you drop an AMZ on things, so actually,
9, 8, 7,
signs, I'll just do
5, 4.
Getting Tears Deliverance out here in the beginning.
Summer Ulysses.
It's not
Summer
bad, it's
Ulysses.
Boy Twink fucking ripping aggro on pull every time. Pull on one, you fuck.
hell yeah, dude.
They hurt my face when you put them on there.
Oh, that's how we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I'll drop AMZ on first soak.
Guys, I look like a fucking amazing.
Oof, that's bad. I keep forgetting to use Beacon of Virtue. I keep forgetting to use the goddamn thing. This is like, it's a prime example of playing the spec that you know best and that you know you're going to be able to play consistently well. And like the Beacon of Virtue spec is not something I'm going to be able to play as intuitively as most other specs that I play. Just because it's just not what I've been playing, you know? But I'm gonna use it now. It's available. We got spears coming out in 4 seconds. I got all my stuff out. So as soon as it comes out, we're gonna drop it now. How? What?
Get him up.
How did I die? I stood still.
1-3.
We're just gonna stand on this, whatever.
Rally.
Thank God for cheat. 2-4 next soak.
Yeah, have fun top downing, Wilson.
No, I'm fine. I'm used to it. Good lord.
People stop getting Venn diagrammed.
We are getting destroyed by this boss.
So fine, but they...
I was just dodging.
Getting absolutely shit on by this boss. Stop
Every
following
faction
me.
is just a sort of controlled panic.
Forget your health spell.
One more time.
Okay, we're just gonna go here on the side.
Alright, back here.
Tanks again.
I didn't know I was in again. My bad.
No worries.
Tanks take first too. and then I usually just take 3 as well.
I mean, I could just.
Summer Xaviera.
I could just bubble
Summer
it out.
Xaviera.
Exactly.
Because with the DPS down, we'll probably be there. So.
We should be fine.
We're catching up a tad, even though I'm running out of goddamn mana here. This is Beacon of Virtue. I've been pressing that goddamn button the entire night, or the entire pull, and it is screwing with my mana. And here I am, Holy Paladin, casting shit the entire time. Okay, fun.
That.
Yeah, I mean, we need to focus.
27%.
Come on, man. This one's easy one. Just keep it going nice and tight.
So many spears still left here. Not good.
Oh, I can't move. Fuck.
Fine. Yeah, 21%. I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
we're not killing this right now. No way in hell.
And here's the thing, Doc. I think you could live forever.
I really do. The spears are hurt. But I'm gonna stop trying. I'm just gonna take my hands off the keyboard.
Keep going. Still trying.
Oh, nope.
I don't know if I had that.
Yeah, I could feel it.
Hey, Sirius, how you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in stream in a little bit. Beacon of Virtue is technically going to eke out a bit more healing in a raid environment as opposed to in M+. Tonight is the first night that I'm trying it in any which way in this tier, because I usually run Beacon of Faith. But Beacon of Virtue, generally, if you use it properly and you have boss fights where it doesn't take forever in a day, and it's not like what we are currently going through, it's going to perform better. The problem I see with most people with Beacon of Virtue is they just send it, and they don't realize the mana cost of it. So let's hover over and see what it does. It takes 10,000 mana for you to cast that, and it has a 15-second cooldown. Now, the majority of people are going to send this thing probably every 15 to 20 seconds, which means you get, let's say, for shits and giggles, you get 3 of them every minute. That's 30,000 mana every minute for casting one singular spell. Average boss fight, what, 5 minutes? So that's 150,000 mana just by casting one spell, Beacon of Virtue, throughout the fight. Doesn't factor in any mana cost. Like, look at the Holy Shock, it's 7,000 mana for that. Your Word of Glory costs 3% of your base mana. Good to have you here, Scaro. Thank you for dropping by. Beacon of Virtue is technically, from a mathematical standpoint, better than Beacon of Faith. But if you are running out of mana, you got 2 minutes left of the fight, you're useless. It does nothing. It doesn't matter how much better it is technically, but like you're just not going to do jack.
3, 2, 1. Summer Ulysses. Summer Ulysses.
We're going to spread all of our stuff. We're going to go... Okay. We got spears coming out here any moment now.
Soak.
I'm kicking ass on this one. Oof. My God, there's so many of these going out.
Summer femboy twink. Summer's hig. Soak.
Nice. Yeah, I want to try to figure it out. Like as you see there, like I was the entirety of the last minute there. Like it is so mana intense. Crit haste and speed? Question mark. Whatever now. I am so bad at dodgeball. You saw that, Skippy. I was hoping no one saw that shit. It is fun though. It's really fun to play this spec or this class doing something that I'm not used to doing with it, you know? Like I'm not used to raid healing at these damage profiles. Like my holy paladin, I generally like I go hit heroic, I get AOTC, I do that stuff,
Summer
and that's
Ulysses.
about it. I don't do
Summer
mythic on the Paladin.
Ulysses.
Like I just keys. That's what I do on him. So it's interesting though that I did decently well here on this boss for the
Summer
fact that
Xaviera. Summer Xaviera.
I'm not used to it, right? Hold on, we're gonna do that, that, and that. For any of you people that are watching that are not that are new to the stream or the channel for that matter, appreciate you guys subbing on YouTube or following on Twitch. I also put our Discord link in the title of the stream. So if you want to join Discord, it's specifically catered towards healers in World of Warcraft. Come join, hang out, help out. Primarily, help out. We're all trying to build a community here where healers can come join, have a good time, learn from each other, and figure out how their various classes and specs work. So if that sounds like fun to you guys,
Summer
please
Ulysses.
come join.
Summer Ulysses.
Skippy, I'm gonna say that wasn't me. We're just gonna deny that even exists. I have no idea what you're talking about or anything whatsoever. It never happened. Fake news. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna do that. Come on. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're just gonna release there and pretend that never happened, okay? You know what, Sirius? That's exactly. You know what? Put that on a t-shirt and I'll buy it immediately. Oh, Dave, 6 Holy Shocks in a row. Oh, beautiful. So, one of the best things that Blizzard did to Holy Paladin was add this ability called Daybreak. You can see here at the bottom right corner of my screen here, the tooltip. It says here, Daybreak has a 45-second cooldown. It's an instant cast. And it says, absorbs all your Glimmer Lights, triggering their effects at 200% value and granting 2,000 mana per Glimmer of Light consumed. That's fantastic, but it says nothing about Holy Shock. This here, the Rising Sunlight Talent. Read that for a second what it does. It says, after casting Daybreak, your next 3 Holy Shocks cast 2 additional times. So that means that when I hit Daybreak, and because of that talent, I hit Holy Shock once, it hits 3 times. You hit Holy Shock once, hit 3 times. 3 times in a row. That means that you get a insane, stupendous amount of Holy Shocks thrown out on your raid very, very, very quickly. This is also why you want to make sure you have all of your Glimmer of Lights out at the same time. This is what this weak aura here does. It says I have 1 out of 8 glimmers. The 1 is on me because I'm the only one here. Holy Shock. When you cast Holy Shock on anything effectively, everyone that has Glimmer of Lights out receive healing from your Holy Shock. So that's why in my videos and most other ones, that's why the number one priority for Holy Paladin is make sure you have all your 8 glimmers out at all time, because when you do use your Holy Shocks, every single person that has glimmers get healing from your Holy Shocks, which is the one spell you're going to cast the most out of anything. That's also why you have the Daybreak Divine Toll combo. Daybreak removes your glimmers, and Divine Toll applies glimmers on your group. So in this pull here, there's immediately in the beginning, there's a huge damage profile, a huge damage event in the beginning, where I am going to do my best in the small amount of time I have to spread as many glimmers as I can, and then I'm gonna hit the Daybreak Divine Toll combo, and you're gonna see me pushing out tons and tons and tons of Holy Shocks in an instant. So take a look here on the left side. It shows, actually let me extend this and see if they make a big difference. It's going to show you what I'm doing and to whom or what. So in the beginning of this fight here, once you see a lot of damage going on in the group, keep an eye on what I'm doing here. You're going to see Daybreak, you're going to see Divine Toll, tons of Holy Shocks, you're going to see Holy Prism, you're probably going to see me showing, popping Avenging Wrath, and then Flashlights, Flashlights, Flashlights. But yeah, Rising Sunlight is the most OP talent we have as a Holy Paladin. It is beyond fantastic. Ah, shit! I'm out of files. Do I have a file here somewhere? Do I? I don't have a file. We're just gonna run it without it then, I guess. Let's see how this goes. So this boss is, so I've only done this on my Preservation Evoker and Mythic. You know what? For that matter, anyone. It doesn't matter what it is. Preservation Evoker on this boss is horrible. Half the group is going to go on this side of the platform, the other half on this side. If you watch my recent video about raid healing on Evoker, splitting the group is detrimental to an Evoker's ability to heal. But for a Paladin, on the other hand, that excels on groups up to 10, this is just the group that I'm on right here. They are going to be healed to no end. Like, they're going to do so well with me here because my entire life exists with 10 people. It's going to be so good.
Summer Ulysses.
So Summer this, so we're going to send out Tears Deliverance. And then here comes the damage here momentarily. We're going to do prep everything as much as I can. Here we go. We're going to go Daybreak, Divine Toll, and then we're just sending out tons of Holy Shocks. Here comes the Dragon Penis. We're going to stay away from that as much as humanly possible. And then there you go. And then we're going to come soak. I guess what are you talking about? What are you talking about, left? I thought you said I was right. Oh, you swapped me in the end, you asshole! I wasn't listening! What? I'm on left now. Okay. I go to okay, we got the devil resting the other side. So what happened there is that they swapped my groups before the boss started and told me I was initially on this side. They swapped me to this side, so there were 3 healers here and only 1 here. That's not fantastic. We should be good now. We should be good now. What actually drops from? I don't even know what drops from these guys, to be honest with you. Let's see here. I would take those myth track shoulders and convert them to tier. That's for damn sure. Same with the boots. I'd convert those. Just actually crit haste. I'd rather have the crit verse. Actually, to be honest with you. Oh, that necklace. Look at that neck piece. I want that. That is so nice. I want this neck piece. Crit and a stupendous amount of verse with a nice absorb shield. That's nice. What's up, Robert? How you doing? How you doing? It's going. I mean, it's one of those nights. I'd say like an alt re-clear night. Everyone's just having a good time, fucking about. So it's fine. The question is, are we gonna go do Council or Larry after this? I'm assuming you're gonna do Council after this because Council is easier than Larry. Larry is not gonna be fun. It's just Larry sucks. Everything about him sucks.
9, 8, 7.
It is the first affix this week.
Summer Ulysses. Summer Ulysses.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do that. This. This, that. Ooh, people taking damage. See, on the mythic one, this guy is now a soak that you have to deal with. Okay, let's not do that. Give myself some CDR.
Summer Ulysses. Summer Ulysses.
Rip. Look at all the lava. Ugh. Yeah, we have like I was like for all you people that are new and like new to the to stream or whatnot, this is literally just like a YOLO mythic reclear night. We did not have enough people for our main prog night, so there's a lot of people here with alts messing about. One of our healers is actually tanking tonight because reasons. I think we have like 4 pugs in the group as well, so this is one of the easier ones to do though, because the only difference between this and heroic is that the fire mark you get, all you have to do is have people soak it. It does more damage and whatnot, like throughout the fight, but that's the only mechanical change in it. Oh heck, so you know it. Healer going tank is automatically just a fail. That's just a bad idea to do. I pity anyone that runs a Mythic Plus with me and me trying to be a tank. I mean, you're gonna have a bad time. It's just not gonna be great. Oh, Alex, you wiped to this boss for weeks. Is on Mythic, I'm assuming, or Heroic. Yeah, it's so funny. Like the Holy Chucker here, that's our one of our main healers, like Holy Paladins for Mythic, and he's running tank tonight. So yeah. Oh, Skippy, you are. Do you want to go and pull the entire first part of Everbloom and just not look back and just run and not hit your interrupt? Because if that's the case, come, let's join me. Let's go run something, and then I can video clip it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, Skippy, I went back and rewatched that pull so many times, and oh my god, it's
Summer
such a
Ulysses.
freaking disaster.
Summer Ulysses.
It's so bad, that pull. Here we go. Okay, we got Mr. here. Oh, we're gonna go soak over here. Gotta soak on me, soak on me, soak on me. Soak here. I can't believe I didn't get hit by that stupid thing. That was so close. Oh. Oh, this big squish over here, he's gonna get hit hard. Yep. Let's get this soak out here. Oh, Satox. I got it again? Jesus.
Summer Sorsa 3. Summer Sorsa 3.
Okay. Here comes big damage. I got my combo going here. Combo going out. I'm gonna go for Zaytog. Oh! Zaytogs ran into me and murdered my ass. Why? Why? That's fine. He's dead. It doesn't matter. What is this now? DPS trinket. You know what? Need. Just in case I want to go play Ret for at some point. Oh, Coda, you and me both. So I'm coming back and reading the chat while after I'm done. I really hope that we get some bounce for Holy Paladin in Season 4. I really, really, really do. Now, we're getting Season 2 tier back, which is great. It's a great tier. Actually, it is Season 2, yeah. I just don't know if that's going to be enough to make us competitive again. And the question is... Oh, hold on, let me see what they're saying. We might be moving this into a heroic. Yeah, I don't matter. We can run whatever. Looks like we're going to Larry though. No, but Season 4 Holy Paladin. The thing is that we have had a problem. The entirety of this tier is the fact that our holy power spenders are absolute categorical dog shit. So all of you that are watching, if you're holy paladins, how much do you care about your holy power at all? I'm going to venture a guess probably not at all. Because Word of Glory doesn't do a whole lot of anything to begin with, nothing. It hits like a wet noodle by itself. Light of Dawn, only used in raid, also hit like an absolute wet noodle, does jack all of anything. And then have Shield the Righteous. We have 3 holy power spenders. All 3 are absolute dog shit. The 2 that actually do any amount of healing does absolutely nothing. It basically a tickle. So what we all give a shit about, generally speaking, is not our holy power, but it's our Blessing of Dawn stacks. This right here. Where is it? Where is... There. If you read here what the Blessing of Dawn does, it says, your next holy spending ability deals 30% additional increased damage. No. Go away. Marithra, go away. Who told you to speak? Come on. There. How do I... Okay. Marithra, go away. Jesus. Nobody's talking to you. There. Your next holy power spending ability deals 30% additional increased damage and healing, and this effect stacks. So, Whenever I cast 3 Holy Power generating abilities, I get 1 Blessing of Dawn stack. So you use a spender, you get a... Oh, you use a generator, which is Holy Shock, Judgment, or Crusader Strike. But if you're raiding, you're not really doing any of it. You're using basically Holy Shock, Judgment occasionally, and Flash of Light. But you use all these generators to build stacks of Blessing of Dawn. So, look here. This is my weak aura for Blessing of Dawn. So that's 2, 3... There you go. I now have 2 stacks of Blessing of Dawn. What that means is now my next Holy Power spending ability, if you read at the top here, is 60% buffed. So that means now my Word of Glory, all of a sudden, actually does something. Without those Blessing of Dawn stacks, it does practically nothing. So we as Holy Paladin have to keep track of whole Blessing of Dawn stacks more so than Holy Power. Because it doesn't matter. And Blessing of Dawn you get from generating Holy Power, not spending it. So it's useless.
Yeah, I'm talking about Branch of the Tormented Ancient.
Oh, that's hot too. I respect that too.
Good here for Branch.
So, tanks being self-sufficient. So I'm like 50-50 on that. I don't mind tanks being self-sufficient or have the capability of being self-sufficient. If I'm looking at this from an objective standpoint, from a skill standpoint, if I'm a tank main, being able to sustain myself adds a layer of gameplay that is fun to me. Because now, not only am I challenged by being able to pull the right groups at the right time at the right pace, but now I'm also have the added responsibility of keeping myself alive for 70 to 80% of the time. That to me is a fun addition from a tank standpoint.
Summer Ulysses.
The remaining 20-30% of the time where I need outside or external help from a healer, that is the healer's added complexity in gameplay of figuring out when that needs to happen and understanding how your tank plays. Oh, Coda, because generally at this point in time, you don't need to heal your tanks because they're fully self-sufficient to do so. Now, not every tank knows how to do that. Not all the tanks understand their own healing kit and defensive and active mitigation, all those different things. But generally speaking, the people that are running higher keys, like at least like 16, 17, 18, and 20s, have an idea of how to do that, because if they didn't, they would probably die instantaneously. But back to Skippy's question, though, is whether or not I think what my thought is about healer or tank's self-sustainability. I like it. I don't think it necessarily impacts a healer gameplay that much, because the way Blizzard has built the game now is that the amount of spike damage from a group standpoint, including tanks, is so frequent and so severe that you have to be able to plan ahead for those spike moments all the time. That is your gameplay. Shadowlands did not have the same spiky damage in the slightest. You had to heal your tanks then, but you did so, and you didn't have the massive spike damage to the group the entire time either. So you have the ability to plan one thing or another. You knew if your tank was going to take damage, and you knew you had to do certain things here and there to make sure that they survived. But from a tank standpoint, it felt bad not being able to do anything of your own survivability, and you had to rely on a healer to keep you alive. So there's a balance there, right? Do I think that tanks are too self-sustainable now? Probably. But power creep is a real thing. We're in Season 3 of a new expansion. We got item levels that are pretty high. Power creep is real. And it goes for everything, right? Season 2 I thought was a pretty decent balance between tanks being able to self-sustain and healers having to external them. Outside of bear tanks, which literally you didn't have to do anything with them. Literally nothing. They hit 3 buttons and then they're unkillable. Doesn't matter if they had the entire dungeon on their ass. You didn't have to do anything. But outside of bear tanks in Season 2, you as a healer actually had to pay attention to your tank using cooldowns, the self-healing they were able to do, the amount of trash they pulled into either the boss or whatever it may be. You had to be prepared for it. Now, less so, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm 50-50. Do I need something else? Actually, do I need someone else to bitch at me for not doing something? No, I have enough people bitching at me about that. Have tanks be able to deal with themselves, so when they fail, they can only blame themselves. It's not going to stop them from blaming us, though, by any stretch of the imagination. And don't even get me started with DPS. Don't even get me started. There's a reason why I call DPS players the fourth affix for healers. Let's see here. So Council is an interesting boss, especially on Mythic. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. You bring a spice to the life of healers. Thank you. This boss can be quite complicated. Incredibly healing intensive, and everyone runs around like an idiot doing things here and there. So this could be interesting. Heroic, this is not super difficult, but on Mythic, the ultimates. So in Heroic, you have one ultimate going off at this for these bosses. On Mythic, you get two of them going off at the same time. See, Skippy, if they have less tank sustain and less spikiness of damage throughout the group, and you have pockets of damage for depending on gameplay or the tank having to take a big hit and you have to support them, I'm all for that. 100% I'm all for that. It's what I do, my friend. Oh yeah, for people that don't know, in this fight in Mythic, you have two players, I think at least two players, that do nothing other than eat grass and become ducks. That's it. Two players, that's all they do. This is not gonna be good. I can feel it in my bones. This is not gonna go well. I also forgot to log any and all of this. I, I know, Skippy. You should. I think we said we have two ranged people become ducks and eat grass. That's all. I think in our main group we killed this boss twice. I want to say, and then we just started extending. So this is going to be very interesting to see. A lot of this fight is based off of tanks, because the tanks have to make sure they taunt at the right time and move the boss throughout this platform appropriately, and aim Urktos in the right way at the right time, all these different things. Because if the tank fuck up their taunts and their direction of things, it's basically a wipe. Oh, this is gonna hurt so badly. It's gonna hurt so badly. Did I get vault for this? I did get the vault. Nice. Wait, what is the... Afflicted, Raging, Fortified. Oh, Raging and Fortified is rough. It's just not fun.
Nine.
Let's see, let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer Ulysses. Summer Ulysses.
Here comes the first charge. We can start loading up stuff here. Ooh, I am lagging a bit. God damn. Don't duck me! Oof. I almost got ducked! Ooh. I'm draining so much mana here. Oops, see, we got some tank problems here.
Soak.
Oof, this is such a cluster. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Afflicted is not fun. It really is. Like Incorp and Afflicted are both not fun affixes. I feel like the affixes we have been around for so long now. I feel like they're just like, you know what? Let's throw all of them out. Just get rid of all of them and find, I don't know, 6 new ones or 12 new ones or whatever I don't care. Like something different, something new. That completely throws everything in for a loop and just changes all of it. That's what I would like. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea, Sticky, to have elites or like mini bosses around the dungeon. When you kill them, they spawn extra packs or whatever that you can get value out of or percentage. Like something needs to change, for God's sake. We've had some of these affixes here since Legion. Like, give me a goddamn break. Something. Something. I'm even down to have some positive affix too that you have to work to get. Not all just like pain in the ass affixes that everyone hates and have to deal with. Like something that incentivizes people to actually do them because it helps the dungeon without there being some big negative thing that's just like fucks you. You know what I mean?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer Ulysses.
I will not summon you because you are not doing very good. No one went out.
Soak. Soak. Summer Ghost button.
I'm so fucking right now. So Okay, that's a potion of frozen focus. I have so much health left on these guys. Oof, this is so bad.
Soak.
Dead. Dead. Dead, 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 dead. Oof. It's an intense fight. I mean, there's so much stuff going on, but the fact we're doing this good, actually, was the second or third pull of the night? Not bad, actually. I'm running out of mana so fast, though. So fast. I'm curious, like, I'm gonna try running this without Blessing of a Virtue, or a Beacon of Virtue. I'm gonna see how this feels doing the non-virtue spec. I know this is not the one that's going to drive a lot more healing, but maybe it will, just because of my familiarity with it and just the mana of it. Hey, Mumra, how you doing? Sorry, I used the bathroom real quickly. Thank you for joining, and I appreciate that. Much appreciated. And Coda, I actually thought about that the other day. Like, wait, maybe I do a video comparing Beacon of Faith and Beacon of Virtue, and why you may use one over the other. Now, I think you can use either or in all content. Obviously, if you go look at Warcraft logs, you look at all the mythic raiders, you look at all of the heroic raiders. basically, if you're Holy Paladin, you're running Beacon of Virtue. And that works. That works great. So long as your fights don't take an absolute eternity to kill. Because if your fights go for too long, like this fight now, how long was that one? We wiped, it was 6 minutes and 16 seconds. That's a little too long, right? If you're going to run Beacon of Virtue, you want your fights to be no more than probably 5 to 5.5 minutes. Because after that, you're just going to run out of mana. Because you're going to continue to have to use that thing to do AoE healing and maximize its potential. If you're able to have fights that are about 5 minutes long, Beacon of Virtue are probably going to do much better over Beacon of Faith. If your fights take much longer than 5 minutes, I mean, the last minute or so, like you saw me do here right now, I was the last minute and a half. We're just not killing it fast enough to do it. So hold on, I'm going to pull up Warcraft logs here. Let's pull up Warcraft logs, and we're going to see here. Let's go raid, and we're going to go rankings on, what boss is this? This is Council, just to see. Oh yeah, Winter and Daybreak is a way to get mana back, but Winter is a 2-minute cycle. Daybreak, obviously 45 seconds, so you get some mana back there. But consider the mana cost of Beacon of Virtue, and you're basically popping Beacon of Virtue every 15-20 seconds on a fight like this where you constantly have damage out. You're not going to gain enough mana back to counter the mana you're spending on Beacon of Virtue. So let's see here. I'm going to see here. Duration on a Council, Mythic for healers, duration. I'm going to see here, like, they look at the top 100, most of them are below 5 minutes long. Let's just go back here. Let's see, go back. Let's see like some, I'm not saying standard pulls, but pulls that are not like the top of the top of the top, right? So I'm looking here like the top 500 pulls or so. The average kill time of this is about 5 minutes. Consider the fact that we were 6 minutes in on this, and all the bosses had at least like 30 or 40 million health left. We had another 1.5 to 2 minutes to kill these. That means it's an 8-minute fight, 7 to 8 minutes. There's zero chance you're going to end that fight with Beacon of Virtue with any amount of mana whatsoever. Zero chance. Average this fight should be a 5-minute fight. It's 5.5 tops. If you're extending that like a 1.5 to 2 minutes beyond, you're just screwed. You just do not have the mana for a 7-minute fight running that town. You won't. You just straight up you won't. I'm thinking like because this fight is going to be at least 7 minutes or so. I'm thinking Beacon of Faith is probably going to give me more value because it just is a longer fight than it should be. No, Vin, I never put Beacon on a tank. Never, ever did I put a Beacon on a tank. Because of the same reason we had the conversation earlier, tanks are very self-sufficient, and especially in a raid environment. They are so self-reliant that they need very little from a healer. So what I did here, I picked to put mine on Ghostbud and Big Squish, because when I looked at the last fight, oh no, Femboy. Femboy was the highest damage taken outside of the tank and one of the healers. I'm never going to put a beacon on a healer. Femboy took a lot of damage. Holy Chucker is a tank, not going to put it on him because he's a tank. And then Big Squish took a lot of damage. So I'm putting mine on Femboy and Big Squish because they took the most damage out of everyone the last pull. So that's just how I'm gonna choose to do it for now. And then we'll see as it goes through the fight. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Summer
4,
Ghost button.
3, 2, 1.
Summer Ulysses.
We're gonna prep here a little bit. Here he comes. Yeah, I'm doing way less healing here. Oh, I got ducked. My lord. So many ducks. No more grass to eat. I hate getting ducked on this fight. It screws with everything.
Soak.
Doing way better on mana though.
Soak. Summer Look Cow.
Some more of these out.
Soak.
We got this, we got this.
Summer look cow.
Nice! So, notice there, throughout that entire fight, I was maybe 10,000 less than when I did the Beacon of Virtue spec, or talent, but I ended that fight with like 20% mana. Because we killed that thing in 6 minutes and 43 seconds, which is a good like a minute and 15 seconds longer than it should take. If I was in Virtue, I would be probably within like a minute earlier than this. So I think it depends on what group you are with. If you're able to do these bosses at a decent clip in terms of speed, Virtue is definitely going to be better. If you're in a group like what I'm in right now, it's not going to be within the time frame. You're going to go every single time, every single attempt with this boss. When I ran Virtue, I went at like the 5.5 minute mark. So interesting. Ooh. Verse Maz now. We're gonna be nice. Someone else gets to take that. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna call the mythic attempt for this evening in the alt night, and we're probably gonna do heroic, I think, now. Ooh. Let's see if we do heroic, if I can get me some legendary action. Oh, if we do heroic, what do you guys say? Maybe try the druid? Maybe? It's also interesting here because Muffin Fairy is a very good disc priest. So disc is not a great spec for that fight. Because then he pumps on every other fight. I'll come to heroic. I mean, I'll probably come on my druid. I mean, I already got my bottle of wine uncorked and fucking ready to go.
That was actually pretty successful. 4 out of 9 with just random stuff.
True.
Yeah, no, I was no problem.
Yeah, I agree with our raid leader there. Like 4 out of 9 YOLOing mythic with a bunch of pugs and alts. That's not too terrible. Like I said, like this was the first time I raided mythic on my holy paladin, so. But let's see if they will allow me in on my druid, because the druid could be interesting. Actually, Actually, the paladin is the smarter move to do, right? Because I have a chance for the legendary. You know what? No, we're sticking with the paladin. Yeah, send me an invite on the Paladin. I want to try to get the legendary if I can. I won't, but so what's everyone up to? Are you guys saying game, playing stuff, or what are you guys doing? Doesn't look like we have a whole lot of people wanting to run heroic. Four people for the heroic run. That's not gonna be great. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's Skippy. Yeah, Shift V. Uh, friendly nameplates. You have to rebind that, my friend. Oh, don't you just go options, action bars? No. Are you using LVUI by any chance, Skippy? Because it might be in there, if nothing else. Or like options and then key bindings. Should be able to find it in here. Somewhere. That's that's a lot of stuff here. Let's see, where would that be? It's not the action bars. Chat, no, it's not gonna be the chat. It's gotta be miscellaneous, maybe? No. Other? Where the hell will that be in here? That don't make no sense. Not camera. Is it camera? No. Of course not. It's not camera. Vehicle, no. Target markers, absolutely not. What? Ah! Sticky coming to the rescue, Skippy. I know you can't see what he's saying because he's on the Twitch chat, but what you do is go options, then in the search bar, do friendly name, just search for friendly, and see show friendly nameplates. Shift V, just change it to whatever you want. Yeah. I guess we are pugging up this this heroic run. This, on the other hand, we're gonna run Beacon of Virtue because these bosses are gonna take all of like 3 minutes to kill. Tops. It's so funny. Like I'm thinking about it. Like my evoker, I know how to raid on my evoker like the back of my hand, at any level, like mythic, normal, heroic, whatever. It doesn't matter. But my evoker in keys, I I can do up to like 20s. That's not a problem. 21s, 22s. But anything past that, and I start wavering hard. On my paladin, on the other hand, I can push 24, 25, 26 relatively easy. But raiding is completely different, and I'm not used to doing that on that particular character. You know, I wish I could find a... I wish there was a healing class that I can do both and enjoy it. And I'm not opposed to like swapping classes and trying different things. Like a lot of you guys that have been watching the stream and the channel know that like I'm dabbling in a bunch of stuff. Like I'm playing my shaman, I'm playing recently I'm playing my druid. I got him all the portals last week, so I'm trying different things, which has been pretty fun. Oh, actually, whoa, we filled up pretty quickly here. Yeah, you should be able to see it, Skippy. It may not show up for NPCs though. Like you see here, like I'm seeing it for all of these people, like all the actual human beings here, and see this guard here. I'm not seeing anything. Changes nothing. So it could be that NPCs are not part of it.
I have all the time in the Isles. I knew you'd like my rest.
Summer Cody Wicked. Summer Cody Wicked.
Let's see how long this raid takes. I'm gonna try to plow through this as soon as possible. If I can get me that legendary. It's so funny. The people in my guild Discord now, they're talking about what they do for a living. And there's like programmers, software developers, and like all of this computer science stuff. A guy's getting his PhD in computer science, and they're talking about what they're doing, and it sounds like absolute Greek to me. Like, I do not understand anything. They're talking about some Swift programming code language or other that I've never heard of. I've heard about Swift before, but I've heard of that in relation to international banking, but not through like some kind of software thing. I've just, like never heard of it before. It's interesting the people you get to know in this game, right? The people that you meet. Let's go. Oh, we're waiting for people. Narg, you there? Oh god, 5 groups. It always messes with my unit frames. Wait, who are our healers, by the way? 2 Mistweavers, a Shaman, and then myself. 2 Resto Shamans. Let's go. I hate this waiting. Let's go, let's go. Uh-oh. Did I just DC? Uh-oh. What's happening? Okay, there we go. That was very strange. Are you guys able to see? I think shit crashed for me. Is it back, though? Okay, good, perfect. Let's go. Ready, check, and go. Are we ready to go? Boot him. Who cares? Nobody cares. Oh. There you go. I've suggested him. He's here. What's up, Godspotter? Good to see you, man. Let's murder some
9,
stuff.
8, 7, 6, 5.
I don't even know
4,
who the tanks are. I know
3,
Noxus is a tank.
2, 1.
Summer Cody Wicked. Summer Cody
gets
Wicked.
my stuff. My god, there's no damage going out. Next scream is coming out.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And no damage.
1.
Not particularly. You do Soothing Mist or whatever the channel spell, pop a bunch of Vivifies, and make sure you have your hot out on people. That's about it. You basically hit Yulon's gift every 1 minute and just, like, hit all your other buttons and call that a day. Yeah, I know how to heal on the on him in M+, but not so much in Raid. Yeah, the ranged Mistweaver thing is like I don't get it. That's so funny. All the heals are just dropping every single cooldown they have. Snipe! Snipe, snipe, snipe. I know, right? How many heals do we have? That's fucking why. Jesus Christ! Oh, got it. What item level is your monk, gods? Yeah, and that's the thing with Mistweavers. Like, if you have a lot of people that can just snipe your heals, you're just kind of screwed, right? It takes a little bit of time for you to ramp up your Yulons and get all your Vivifies out and all your whatever. Well, no, not Vivifies, your Hots going. Extends the duration. Don't know.
Nine, 8, 7,
Oh, let me get some mana.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer Cody Wicked. Summer Cody Wicked.
We got all of our 8 out now. 5. I don't know where people are going, so I'm just gonna stay here in the middle, hang out, do absolutely nothing. Get all my glimmers out. There we go. We get all of them out. That is some very interesting. We may as well just go in here. Why not? And no damage here, so I may as well just send all of these into the boss. Oof. Oh my god. Thinking we have a little bit of a tank problem here. He keeps killing people. He's gonna die. Easy. Nothing of interest. Oh my god, I have 300 Wyrm's Dreaming Crest? How? What? How's that even possible? Did I not loot him? Oh, I did. Are we doing? Yeah, let's do the skip. Skippity skippy. Oh, people are getting a little sour the fact that we're not doing a full run. We're doing a skip instead. I mean, even if you plow through this place now, it takes a while to clear. Even if like everyone knows what they're doing and everything, it's just. All I want is to kill Farak. That's all I want. Oh, nice, Skippy. I know, right, Sticky? This week, since we didn't have enough people for our main groups, we're keeping our lockout for Smolder on Mythic, so we can do it next week.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Let's see here. This is a
4,
boss that I know
3,
way too well
2,
in terms of timers.
1.
Summer Cody Wicked. Summer Cody Wicked. Soak.
2.
Where's the soak? Where's the soak? Where's the soak? That was sad. That did not that was not a fantastic pull. Or soak, I should say. Everyone's stacking when they shouldn't be. That's a bad idea. Oh, and I keep forgetting the fact that I have Beacon of Virtue I'm running here. This is not going well. People are fucking up left, right, and center here. We got the next soak coming out here in at 4 seconds. That means prep for it.
Soak.
Okay, he's over here doing stuff. Okay, that's just why. Oh my lord. My lord. Zia, that is actually a weak aura I have. Let me see if I can find it for you. I have an entire video that is dedicated to just weak auras and whatchamacallit, add-ons, but I found one here. I'll put it in chat. That weak aura will have a little thing pop up, like use Blessing of Summer, and then based off of certain parameters of who is your priority target for it, it's going to tell you who you're supposed to put it on. So super, super helpful. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I don't know what the tank was doing there. Just completely scuffed that soak. Oof. Not fantastic. We're gonna run it back and do it better.
2, 1.
I'm just gonna wait to get rest. Oh yeah, that weak aura is fantastic. So helpful. Also, here, let me post another one that's very good for all of us holy paladins out there. In M+, here's a weak aura to make sure that you don't forget to put both your Beacon of Light and Beacon of Faith out. It'll pop up in the middle of the screen if someone died that had a beacon on it, to remind you to replace it. So too many times when I was just starting off as a Holy Paladin, I forgot to actually put the beacons on because I didn't realize that they had fallen off for one reason or another. So super helpful as well. Hopefully I get lucky this run. Get the legendary, so I can spend 500,000 gold getting a two-handed weapon that I'll never use. At this point, I'm just gonna get it to flame everyone else that wants it and can't get it. That's my plan. Or you know what I'll do? I'll go be a two-handed holy paladin and not use a shield. Just to troll. Oh, nice, Ed. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you joining. Don't forget to sub on YouTube as well. Much appreciated if you do that also. Yeah, our Discord server is like pretty much entirely dedicated to people that are healers of any class, spec, experience level, doesn't matter what it is. And we put it together just obviously as a way to help support the YouTube and Twitch channel, but also as a way for people that want to learn how to heal, can talk to people that have something to teach about healing, and people can have a good conversation about things about the game and whatnot, and if just nothing else, bitch about how
9,
bad DPS
8,
players are. Even worse
7,
about how bad tanks are,
6,
especially blood DKs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer Cody Wicked. Summer Cody Wicked.
Alright, so let's set this up here. Okay, I'm soaking.
Soak.
Where's the soak?
Two,
Where's the soak? We're doing
one.
this. Okay, we're running away. We're avoiding these things. Nice. See, now our raid leader in our mythic group, he's on his main character, so he's just like blowing us out, all the healers out of the water. Let's see, get all my balls. Ooh, that was a giga Chad lay on hands, not gonna lie.
Soak.
2, 1.
Oh, this is such a clusterfuck. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm just gonna hang out in the back here. Again, I keep forgetting to use Beacon of Virtue. Keep forgetting every single time. Oh, am I gonna die? No, I am not gonna die. Pretty scuffed here, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Soak.
2, 1.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this is such a clusterfuck. Oh, it's so bad. Really? So yeah, that's. I'm happy to hear that. I take it you're relatively new to the game then.
Soak.
2, 1.
This is so bad. I don't know about you guys, but this is turning into a little bit of a cluster, and yeah, I think people are going to be bowing out here now. People are getting tired, and doing other stuff. So that's probably going to be my last pull for the evening. Oh yeah, Sid. I'm just saying, like, it's approaching like 9 p.m. here, and I still need to eat, and I haven't even had lunch yet today. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here, have something to eat. But after that, I'll be coming back, probably running some stuff on my druid, I think. We'll see. But I appreciate all of you guys hanging out, checking out the stream. If any of you guys are not already subbed to the YouTube channel, I'd much appreciate if you did. Same if you guys want to follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to become affiliated on Twitch as well. So I need some more viewership on Twitch to get that. That way I can start doing some cool stuff there as well. But really appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll be back later this week. Cheers. Have a good one.